Okay, I am recording. Hello everyone, this is going to be my first video of kind of how to stream, how to use OBS, how to do things, how to get some things going on. I don't have a script or anything, I'm just going to kind of freeball it. And this is going to be my version of how to stream. And yes, I know there's going to be plenty of other YouTube videos on how to stream, how to do some things here and there. You may follow those videos that you want, but again, this will be the way how I've done it, or how I've streamed or started out streaming and stuff. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna switch over to not next screen, but like switch over to desktop, so that way I can start showing up some of the things and whatnot. So first and foremost, you definitely want to, choose your platform that you want to stream on. So let's say we're going to go to Twitch, right? Twitch.tv. So over here in the right hand corner, or top right hand corner, it's going to show that I am, online, live and all that. But right here is pretty much where you can like log in, sign up, make your account and all. And once you've done that, then we can go on actually to step number 2. Step number 2 would be to download OBS. So you're gonna go to obsstudio.com or just type in OBS into Google, Bing, whatever. I'm using Microsoft Edge only because I have Chrome open up on the other, but on whatever it is that you use. So let's go to google.com. And then there we go. All right, so you're gonna go to obsproject.com and you download which of your platform that you're using on. So if you're using Windows, using Mac, or using Linux, you download each of whichever one that you have. I already have it downloaded on, on my PCs and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna go through that process. So once you have that, then you're gonna have OBS open right over here. Hold on, it's opening up on my end for me. And we have kind of just like a blank screen, but let's go ahead, let's make a new scene collection. We're gonna call this OBS tutorial. So this is essentially how it's gonna turn out. At first, there is gonna be an auto configuration wizard that will be optimized for streaming, recording, secondary, optimized for recording. I will not be streaming. So you can follow those 2 steps throughout the thing, and this will pretty much kind of help you along the way already. But again, this is going to be kind of like how I've done it, how I've set it up myself. So in OBS, you're going to go ahead, you're going to see on the bottom right hand over here, start streaming, recording, studio mode, settings, and exit. You want to go into settings first and foremost, and you want to set your settings, your language, theme. There's a couple of different themes. I use dark mode, everything. And then pretty much everything here that you either want to touch or not want to touch. I personally never really touch anything else over here other than just the theme. Next is going to be here, stream, the stream tab. So, you choose your service. You're going to choose Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, sorry about that. So it's going to be Facebook Gaming, Facebook Live, Restream, Twitter, or whatever else like option you have. But for this example, we're going to be using Twitch. So Twitch server, you choose which server you want to go from. So if by chance, Miami, Atlanta, Ashburn, wherever it is that you are at, you choose any of those, or you just let it choose for you. So auto. Right here, right now, it says disconnect account. I have my account connected, but this is to be able to connect your account directly into OBS, and you don't have to worry about the stream key. Everything will be automatically set up for you, but I will show you how to get the stream key in just a minute as well. So after that, there's also another option to enable bandwidth test mode. And Twitch chat add-ons if you want BTTV, which is Better Twitch TV, and Fingerface Z, FFZ. Next output tab. This is going to be your how you want to stream. So at first it's going to be simple. You can start off with that, but I use advanced, and for streaming, I have GTX 1070, and so you're gonna want to use the NVENC, or if you have a GTX card, if you have a GTX graphics card, an NVIDIA graphics card, you want to use the encoder NVENC. It's gonna be a slightly lot better than using your CPU for streaming and or recording, because then it's gonna take less resources for your CPU to be able to stream and play games at the same time. So you want to use the encoder for NVIDIA and the GTX or RTX graphics cards. It will save. It has a dedicated chip inside the graphics cards to be able to help take the load off of streaming and playing at the same time, and you'll be able to get like a little bit better performance. So you want to set it as that. Rescale output, you don't need to touch that. Rate control, CBR, bitrate right here. Now bitrate is going to be important. Bitrate is whatever your internet speed is going to be. So let's say you have I'm actually gonna pull up a speed test, and I'm gonna run a quick speed test. But while I'm running it, I'll explain. You're gonna want to use your upload speed for this, for the bitrate. So the higher it is, the better quality you'll have. The lower it is, the less quality you'll be able to like show or whatever, and it's gonna be more pixelated on stream. Even though it's gonna be still kind of hard anyways for some games to be able to show perfectly. So for right now, right here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it over. My download and my upload is 54 download megabytes and 12 upload megabytes as well. So you want to use your upload speed, your megabyte upload speed. Even though it says 5,000 right here for me, you don't want to use all of your upload speed. For instance, you don't want everything to be congesting when someone else around the house, or around on the same Wi-Fi network or on the same network, choking up the bandwidth. And as well as there is a limit on how much you can put up for streaming. So for Twitch, it's going to be 6,000 kilobytes per second. So that's 6 megabytes is going to be kind of like the maximum. For, I believe, non-affiliates, affiliates, and partner, I think might get 9,000, but I'm not too entirely sure. Don't quote me on that, but for the safe side, you want to use half and below 6 megabytes, 6,000 kilobytes. So for me, I stream at a bit rate of 5,250. Generally you take whatever it is that you have. I would say half it, so that way you at least have like some wiggle room and some space to be able to use for Discord, Skype, or whatever chat thing you're using, because you are uploading your your voice and your connection to other people as well. Keyframe interval right over here, that's gonna be 0. I have my preset to quality, profile to high, look ahead is fine, don't really need to touch that. Cycle visual tuning, that's on by default, I believe. GPU 0 and max B frame 2. I won't really go into that because there's not really anything for me to explain. There are other videos that do explain it a lot more in detail than I can, but this is how I've done it. Audio, right here you're gonna have desktop audio and then mic audio if you are on a single PC. So that's gonna be what you're gonna be using for whatever it is like your speaker is that's connected. Hold on. Okay. So for, you can use default speakers for desktop audio, or like you have like your headset that wherever it is that you have your audio source. So for me, I'm going to put system because that's where everything is for desktop audio. And then mic auxiliary, for me, it will be microphone, broadcast stream mix. Well, actually, yeah, it's actually going to be broadcast stream mix for microphone. So we'll see right now really quick. And right there you can see like my microphone going up and down on the meter right here. I don't have anything playing for desktop audio, but we'll go everything's gonna be working just as fine there. Next step is gonna be video tab. So here is the base canvas, the resolution of what you're gonna be using on OBS right here. This black screen, that's your base canvas right there. So if you want your canvas to be a little bit smaller, a little bit wider, or whatever aspect ratio you have or want to use, that's what you're going to be using for the base canvas. So if you want to leave it at 1920 by 1080, and then you have and the aspect ratio is 16:9, you'll be using everything of a normal 16:9 aspect ratio to be able to have on a video player. Next, output scaled resolution. So this is going to be the resolution of what you are outputting to stream, to YouTube, to whatever it is you're putting. So you have your canvas, the same aspect ratio as the output scaled. That's going to be kind of important, so that way everything is 1-to-1, but you'll just have like a little bit easier time to stream, I guess, like 720p video if you don't have enough upload, or even for other people, there are other viewers that don't have let's say such a high download speed to be able to watch a 1080p video. So for me, I've done it at 720p. I've never really had too much of an issue, so that's how I've done it. Maybe later on down the line I upgraded to 1080p and whatnot. Next is going to be downscale filtering. This one I've always kind of played around with each and one of them, but I just use Lansco's sharpen scaling 36 samples. There are a couple of other videos on how each one does like a little bit different, but for me, I've always done this. And if you play games or want your games to be showing in 60 FPS, you can go ahead and put in right here from 30. It's going to be 30 default to 60 if you play games at a higher refresh rate, or like want a smooth like video feed. Hotkeys, this is something that you can kind of like do on your own if you want to put like a hotkey for starting and stopping streaming, recording, replay buffers and stuff like that. You can all do that with like numpad, Stream Deck, or anything like that. But this is all something like you can kind of like mess around and play with if you want. Advanced, there's nothing here you should really touch unless necessary. For example, process priorities on normal, unless you want this above normal, so that way OBS gets a little bit of priority on your CPU usage. You can have that to be a little bit above that. Video, again, nothing really here too much to change. The only thing probably, if you're doing let's say like a tournament, or like a scrimmage or something like that, and you don't want anyone to try and like cheat or stream snipe you for any reason, you do have this option of stream delay. You can enable that, and you can enable a time or how long of a stream delay you want to use. So that's for, again, if you're doing like tournaments or anything like that, for competitions and stuff like that, or if you want to have a stream delay. But yeah. After that, next we have our scenes and our sources. So scenes and sources are what stuff that you're going to be using for you know, your canvas of what you're going to be, you know, what are you going to be showing, what are you going to be using to show a video feed. So right here in this scene, we're going to call this scene, let's go ahead, right click, rename, and we'll name this desktop. And from right here on sources, you could either right click to add, or you can hit the little plus button right here and it'll show you a bunch of things. So you can go from anything from audio, browser, color, display, game, image. You have a bunch of choices right here. So let's say I'm going to show my desktop, right? So I'm going to show display capture. So we're going to call this main desktop. Oh, and there we go. So it's going to show either display 1 or display 2. So right now we're seeing display 1, and it's just capturing everything that I do right now. So you see how everything is just kind of there. So next, after that, let's say you want to add a game capture or a game that you want to play, or you could either do game capture, display capture, or I even believe window capture. Those are the 3 captures that if some games work with game capture, but it doesn't work with display capture, you can switch between the 2 of the games, or not the games, the sources, I'm sorry. And from there, that's pretty much it. Everything is kind of a little bit self-explanatory, but after that, you know, you can put in, let's say, you know, main desktop and webcam. I actually don't have a webcam connected to my gaming PC right now. So let's say if we hit video capture device, it's webcam. Okay. So right now I actually do not have, yeah, like I said, I don't actually have a webcam connected right now. So it's going to show, let's say, my game capture HD from Elgato that I have. So let's say this was my webcam, hypothetically. So you can, you know, resize it, edit it down. You can move it from corner to corner, or you can have it off-centered a little bit. You can make it a little bit smaller. Let's say main desktop, you know, you don't like where it is, or you don't like the size of it, you can make it smaller and then make the webcam maybe a little bit bigger instead. You can do all sorts of things with the canvas. This is how like everything is going to work like together. So there are going to be a couple things. One thing is you're going to want to hold the Alt key, and that will help sometimes with making things like appear and disappear, or even like cut off the camera just a little bit. So let's say the top of the webcam is too big and the bottom's too small, and you just only want like a portion of it, you know, want to crop it down, you can do that, and then from there you can make it bigger, smaller, however you want after that. But yeah, I mean, after that, that's pretty much like the main, like I guess like start tutorial if you're wanting to start. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to show how to get your stream key, just in case. To get your stream key, you're gonna go into your account, your stream account, right? And you're gonna want to go into settings. So settings, you'll find everything from here: profile, Twitch Prime, channel, videos, security, notifications, all that. So you're gonna want to go to channel. Hold on. Channel and videos. Channel and videos. This is where you're gonna have your stream key. So you either, again, in OBS, you either go into settings, stream. You either connect your Twitch account by signing in, and you'll be good to go. You don't have to worry about the stream key. Or you can just type in the stream keys, or copy and paste. So you get this, you copy, make sure you never at all for some reason show this or give this to anyone. This means that anyone can stream on your profile, on your channel, and unless you have someone that you trust or that you're trying to let's say trying to have a guest stream on your channel, then you can share the stream key. But other than that, no other reason you should ever show or share your stream key. Again, unless you have someone you trust, or you're gonna try and guest show someone and then you can reset and get a different stream key afterwards. But yeah, that's pretty much like how to start streaming on Twitch. Whoops. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be my introduction, my intro tutorial on how to stream, and I'll try and see if I can make other videos for notifications, setting up Streamlabs, Stream Elements, bots, different types of sources, and you know, different setups, single PC streaming, dual stream PC, or dual PC streaming. I'll try and do some of that, and thank you very much. If this helped, you know, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share it, and let me know what you think. And thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.